Pickett retreating, stepping up. He's got Smith for an Eagles touchdown.
Hi everybody, welcome to the JLash Show. My name is Lasher, and I am your host for the JLash Show, Lasher, bringing you episode 40. So we have a lot to talk about since the Eagles and Cowboys game happened yesterday. So we have some topics. Number 1 is game overview for both teams. Number 2 is the Jalen Carter saga. Number 3 is how did the Eagles play, and number 4, how had the Eagles been better, even though they won. So, number 1. The game overview for both teams. Eagles won 24-20. It was a very close game the entire time. I was actually kind of shocked. So, I'm very happy that they were able to pull it off. I mean, the rain delay was a killer. I remember the rain delay. Wow. That was bad. And we had a little party at my house. So, that was a little bit of a screw up for that because that was around probably 10:50, and the storm was just passing over Philadelphia around 11:10, I believe. So then it passed through, and then after that, they resumed the game at 11:30. But both teams, I mean, to be fair, the Cowboys did play okay. But, I mean, the incomplete passes for Dak Prescott is unbelievable. It is so bad. The Philadelphia Eagles, though, they have a pretty good team, but Jalen Hurts just went and passed to A.J. Brown, from what I heard. That was a little bit bad. I mean, they ran with Saquon Barkley a little bit, and Saquon, of course, did a good job for the Philadelphia Eagles, not surprisingly. So for week 1, got more games. I think the Brazil game is going on tonight, so I would definitely watch that with Chiefs. And then not much going on for the Eagles. The Eagles won 1-0 on the season, many more wins to come. So I think that the Eagles did very good, but I think Jalen Hurts has to do a better job at passing to A.J. Brown, and Dak Prescott has to do better with the incomplete passes. But other than that, we did pretty good. It would have been better if the Cowboys had Micah Parsons, but of course they traded him away, which it doesn't really matter to me. And this leads us to bad sportsmanship with number 2, the Jalen Carter saga. What the F happened? What makes you think that is okay to do to a player in the NFL? That is absolutely a disgrace. What are we doing? That shows our team in full force. That's disrespect. I get it. You're rivals, okay? We get it. But Jalen Carter spitting on Dak Prescott? Are you kidding? 6 seconds into the game. And then Dak Prescott, I heard, spat first, okay? I don't know. I didn't see it. But, I mean, still. Dak Prescott walked over to Jalen Carter, and of course they were blah, 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 going through it like Eagles and Cowboys do. But that is, that's terrible sportsmanship. Terrible. That's unbelievable, actually. I just cannot believe it. I have no words. That is so disrespectful. But either way, Jalen Carter's going to get suspended a few games probably for that, and probably a little bit. He's going to probably get a hefty fine for that, for spitting on Dak Prescott. That's insanely disrespectful. And I'm saying this from an Eagle fan's perspective. That's just extremely disrespectful, because I have no words. Why would you do that? What makes you think that is okay to do? And I think it was the post-game interview. He said that was his fault. Yeah, it is your fault. I know. Take the blame for it. Don't do it again. But you're going to definitely get punished for that if you're going to do that stuff. If you're willing to do it, you can do it, but you're willing to have to accept the consequences for that. And the consequences is most likely going to be either a very, very hefty fine or like suspensions for a few games. So he's going to have to expect that, and that's just going to have to be the end of that. So rolling on to number 3, how did the Eagles play? The Eagles played, in my opinion, they played very good. I mean, the defense, since Jalen Carter was ejected, just wasn't all there, and they messed up a few tackles on the defense side. Like, I saw last night was actually a disgrace of 2 players trying to take down a Cowboys, and he still didn't go down. Like, what is going on? I get it. Vic Fangio is the coach, but that makes me absolutely furious, okay? If you can't take a player down with 2 players, there's something going on with your, like, offense. Or, not, excuse me, defense. Like, that's very outrageous. Like, they should have had that, too. And for the offense, too, for the Eagles, they really should have. There's like almost a pickoff. This guy almost had, but he let it touch the floor first. I guess he didn't have like a didn't have enough grip on that. But still, he really, really should have like caught that. But I mean, I get it. Everyone makes mistakes, so it's whatever, I guess. And then. So the final topic will be number 4. How could the Eagles have been better even though they have won? Now, I think that Jalen Hurts really could have definitely passed to A.J. Brown, and I think that's what he really should have done, and he just didn't do it. I mean, A.J. Brown's very good. They're paying him a lot of cash, so why don't you pass to him? He's one of our wide receivers. He's one of the best, along with Devontae Smith. So if we're going to use them as our team, we ought to use them as a part of the team, you know? If they're not going to be a part of the team, might as well just back them up or maybe even cut them completely. But, you know, that's not what the Eagles want to do. So let me take you to the JLash report coming right now. Hello and welcome to the JLash Weather Center. I am your chief meteorologist for the JLash, Jackson Lasher. And the weather outlook tomorrow is not looking very good with some thunderstorms. They might be severe. The National Weather Service gave us a level 2. So it's like not moderate, but it's not like high. But I would definitely keep a watch out while outside just in case thunder roars. If thunder roars, get indoors. That's the rule. So that's pretty much it. It's going to rain. It's going to be nice for the rest of the week. For the Penn State versus FIU game, it's going to be a very good day for them. Looks maybe a little bit rainy, but not too bad. So that's your weather forecast for the next few days. Now back to the JLash Show. Hello, everybody. Welcome back from the JLash Show weather report. I hope you liked it. So now, moving on from the Philadelphia Eagles to the Philadelphia Phillies. They're playing at the Miami Marlins right now. I think they're currently winning 1-2. So let's hope they keep winning. And Kyle Schwarber leads the team in home runs. So they're going to be doing pretty good this season. And they are on the hunt for Red October. So I'm looking forward to that a lot. So now the 76ers, they don't really have much going on. They're going to begin the regular season shortly. Same thing with the Flyers. Let's hope they both win, and good luck to them. But still, for the Philadelphia Eagles, that Jalen Carter thing, let's just summarize it real quick. It really, really was unsportsmanlike for him to do that. And if any other player is willing to do that, I hope they are really willing to accept the consequences for that. That's unacceptable. In my opinion, on the JLash Show, that's unacceptable. And if you're willing to spit on a player, you have to be willing to get suspended, and you have to be willing to pay a fine. because the Eagles are not paying the fine, because that is a really bad thing to argue, and I really don't think they should be arguing that if they want to. So, I mean, I get it. It gets heated at some points, and that's fine. That's what a rivalry game is for. But spitting on a player is probably one of the worst things you could do. One, because really, like, that's bad. That's just terrible. Like, why would you want to do that? But it's whatever. And the Eagles played okay, but they could have played better. I thought it was going to be a blowout, but nothing really with that. So it's whatever. It's fine. So now that is pretty much it for this video. It was a lot about the Eagles. It's going to be very Eagles heavy until the Eagles are out of the playoff season, which is very unlikely, or if they lose in the playoffs, or if they win or lose the Super Bowl. It depends. But we're going to keep talking about the Eagles for the rest of the season. So go Birds. If you look up here, you got all the JLash show info. So that's, like I said, pretty much it. Become a guest. Fill out the form on the website, thejlashow.com. And if you wanted to, if you had any inquiries, contact the JLash Jackson at thejlashow.com or the JLash show at gmail.com. I really hope you enjoy this episode, and see you later, JLash Show Nation. And go Penn State. We are Penn State versus FIU.